Silent now, the lights dimmed black. Chairs sit, empty, students gone again. Graduation's here, too late to turn back. Cross the stage, grab your diploma, and then... The world's ahead of us, waiting, arms open. Take that first step, don't hesitate, just go. This is our time, this is our moment, and never let anyone tell you no. The future is a frightening place, full of memories that are yet unmade. It is not a thing to be feared, but embraced. Stand in future's light, not in past's shade. Here we are, gathered again one last time, ready to face the future's great climb.
For the last 12 or so years, many people have guided us to see our full potential. I'd like to thank all the teachers, as we really appreciate all the long hours and AP study sessions that you dedicate your time going above and beyond. Sorry I don't have any big goods to share with you tonight. To the teachers, coaches, administration, parents, and families, we thank you. We may not have always realized the impact that you're making on our lives. You pushed us even when all we wanted to do was give up and take the easy way out. Thank you for encouraging and inspiring us to become the people we are today. I'm sure we are all familiar with the poem, The Road Not Taken, by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Don't worry if you take a chance and end up on a dead-end street. At some point, we will all make a wrong turn along the way. Without failure, we cannot grow. We learn best from our mistakes, and for that, I am not afraid to fail. And no matter how lost you get on the road to your dreams, just know that all roads lead somewhere, and that there is such a thing as a 3-point turn, and if you really need it, a 5-point turn too. Don't let your fears hold you back from living the life you always dreamed about. If you don't take risks or chances, there will be no rewards. So ignore the odds, ignore the disapproving opinions, and just believe in yourself, remembering that the first step to success is in believing you can succeed. Author Bill C. once said, "The brave don't live forever, but the cautious don't live at all." I'm not asking all of you superheroes. That day in Spirit Week already passed. What I am asking you to do is not fear the future. Instead, embrace it with open arms. And I know at times you want to jump from point A to point B, kind of like what I want to do for the last 12 years of school, but don't, because you will miss out on so much along the way. As we look towards tomorrow and the coming days, prepare not to turn the next page of your life, but to write on it. Our future is unwritten, and it's completely up to us to decide what we want written on those pages. Just a few weeks ago, I was sitting out in the audience of Worcester Polytechnic Institute's Class of 2015 commencement, listening to all the speakers tell their stories and give the graduates advice about the future. As I was waiting for my sister's name to be called, I could not help but imagine myself walking across that very stage 4 years in the future. Am I nervous? Heck yeah. Did I choose the right major? Will I fit in and make friends? Am I going to get along with my roommate? I may not know the answers to these questions now, but I look forward to the adventure and the paths it will take me. Knowing wherever I may go, my parents, grandparents, siblings, and friends will always have my back. And for that, I am forever grateful. Best of luck, Class of 2015, and congratulations.
I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude because as much as it has been done, it really is a thing that cannot be overdone. Thank you to Dr. Baeta, Mrs. Lafayette, Mrs. Giuliano, the teachers, and all other faculty that have been with us through the years. You all have some of the most important jobs out there because you shape our nation's future. And thank you to all the parents out there who kept us going, because without you, we wouldn't even know how to tie our shoes. Let's show them some love! Come on! Woo! 86,400 seconds. Everyone gets 86,400 seconds in a day to work with. I take a lot of care in rationing mine. There are always thoughts like, could I be using my time better? Or, when I wake up tomorrow, will I be happy with what I've done today? Well, here we are at the end of 4 years. And I can happily say that I am proud of every second I've spent here at Norton High. We've all come a long way from when we first walked through our school's doors. We're taller, we hold our chins a little higher, and, as should happen in a school, we've learned. Oh, I'm sure there are some things we would like nothing more than to forget. Calculus tests, English essays, and of course, finals and AP exams. These are important, but the most important part of the process of learning is learning about ourselves, because we will ultimately be held responsible for knowing ourselves best. Through the process of self-discovery, we must inevitably ask, am I comfortable with who I am right now? Why or why not? The thing is, people tend to ask others how they should improve themselves, when in fact they are uncomfortable with who they are and are not really seeking true change so much as a way to deal with the cognitive dissonance, to be able to maintain a personal illusion of being comfortable with who they are, while really not changing much at all. More often than not, we end up falling into the trap of seeking reassurance and responses along the lines of, you're fine just the way you are. But these responses feed complacency of the self, and to do more harm than good. The way to avoid this, then, is to look at ourselves as we actually are. All of our flaws and faults, but all of our virtues as well. The kindnesses, empathies, humor, and love that mark us as unmistakably, undeniably human. My fellow classmates, we are human, and we are the future. There will be times when we are tried beyond what we can comprehend today, when we are tested to our limits, and we will be pushed to find our place in this world. I have faith in every one of us that we will. It is my place here and now to bring a close to this chapter of our lives, and so I will repeat the wise words of William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but I'm bowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Loyalty, honesty, creativity, integrity, responsibility, perseverance. These are just some of the values the school has fostered in its students, and now it is our turn to spread these values as we go out into the world. I wish us all the best of luck!
Good evening. School committee members, Dr. Bayetta, teachers and staff, parents, friends, family, and graduates. Every class that comes through Norton High School has personality, and let me tell you, the class of 2015 is full of personality. However, when you look on stage, what I want everyone to know is that the word that best defines the class of 2015 is perseverance. There are often news stories about the youth of America and their lack of work ethic, but these students before you defy that common belief. Tonight, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the type of drive that the students in this class possess. There are students on stage who have overcome amazing obstacles in order to keep focus and continue to strive to be their best. Take, for instance, the athletes on the stage who this year came back from serious injury to continue to participate in the sport that they love. That takes perseverance. Note that there are 3 students on stage tonight who have traveled thousands of miles, leaving their families to spend their senior year in a foreign country experiencing American life and culture. Consider the student athletes who have put in hours of training and practice to break school records or to help bring their team to the tournament. That takes perseverance. Take notice of the students on stage who are graduating with Honor Society distinction, who have worked hard over 4 years to maintain high grades while all the time impressing their teachers with their character, leadership, and community service. That takes perseverance. Some of these students have maintained strong academic achievement, for example, taking advanced placement classes, all the while working 20 to 30 hours a week. Other students have worked tirelessly this school year, writing music and producing demos. Some are even touring and booking gigs. That takes perseverance. The class of 2015, when their first attempt at a senior prank was thwarted, redoubled their efforts and found success. That takes, well, that's just being a senior. As you watch the graduates cross the stage in just a few minutes, you will see some students who have worked harder this year than they have in their whole school career, earning every last credit. That takes perseverance. No one on this stage gave up. Each one of you had moments when you wondered if the effort was worth the reward. Ultimately, you decided it was. For all of those reasons, I am encouraged by the class of 2015. Now, for a few pieces of obligatory advice. Here's the truth. It does not get easier, and there's no such thing as good luck. It is the work ethic that you have developed thus far that will help to carry you as you move beyond the walls of Norton High School. Also, as important as your work ethic is the support of others. As many of you already know, determination is important, but it's almost impossible to persevere if you do not have someone to lean on along the way. Class of 2015, please continue to be that support for one another. Look to your family and your loved ones when you need guidance, and continue to persevere as you face innumerable challenges. I have watched you do this for the past 4 years, and I am confident that you will go out into the world and make a difference. Thank you, class of 2015. Dr. Bayetta, it is my pleasure to present to you the graduates of the class of 2015. They have completed all graduation requirements as put forth by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.